Hello ladies, gents, boys and girls, none of the between. I'm Gary, how are you? So, my latest video, my previous video, I spoke about how I didn't quite think the Royal Enfield Himalayan is enough and I need more. So, what I thought I'd do now is tell you what that more is. I'll tell you what I've seriously considered, because I almost got a new bike the other day, and I just lost out literally, but I'll get to that later. So, some bikes I've considered as a second motorcycle, right? One, and you may laugh, was a Honda Monkey 125. I considered that for quite a while, just thinking it'd be fun. The amount of challenges and fun stuff I'll do would be unbelievable. And then I started thinking, well no, because I want something faster. That is the problem I've got with the Himalayan. So no, not getting a monkey bike. And then I was looking, I found a lovely 1200 Bandit, naked one, lovely looking bike, but then I was like, nope, I've had a Bandit. They are good bikes, but ooh, water. But no, let's not do that. And then give you a little wipe off. And then yes, I was looking at the Honda Vfr800, and I did find a lovely example, 2000, from the year 2000. It had like 20 odd thousand miles on it, red, which is the fastest colour, we all know that. It was a good price, it was £2,200, so I phoned them and I said, I am interested, will you take 2,000 for it? And they said, we'll get back to you, when's the best time for us to get back to you? Told them a time, I was waiting patiently, and no phone call. So I tried phoning them back and the person wasn't available. I emailed them, no email back. Tried phoning them again the next day, the person was unavailable. And then 5 minutes after I tried phoning them, they then phoned me back and said, sorry, we've sold it. Like, damn it. So I was very close to getting an absolute beautiful, stunning Vfr800, but I missed out. And that is one reason I'm out today, because I'm on my way to my local motorcycle dealers right now, because they have two bikes that I'm interested in. One is a Vfr, but it's silver. I know it's a bit funny, being funny about colours, but I much prefer the red one, and I'm on the fence basically. And there's another one which I have not mentioned yet, which I'm going to go have a look at, which I think would be good. And it is a bike I considered before, but decided against for reasons I'm not going to say, because it might give away what it is. But it turned out my initial thoughts were wrong. Okay, I'll tell you. Basically, I thought it might be too much like the Himalayan, and there'd be no point in having it. But I've asked a few experts if you can even compare the two, and they basically said no, they're completely different. They might look fairly similar, but the engine and how they perform and everything is completely different. So I'm going to go have a look at one of those. If you think you know what that is, comment below. So I will talk to you after I've looked at them, okay? Hello ladies and gents, I'm back from the bike dealers. So you know, on the way I said that one of the bikes I was looking at is comparable to the Himalayan. I was wrong. Let's start the bike and talk. I was quite happy, I was very happy, well, happy with what I saw. So I'll tell you what I looked at. So I told you on the way in that I was looking at Vfr. That was right in the middle of the showroom, with a flat battery, so I couldn't even hear it. I was a bit put off by that. I'm a bit worried that service costs of the Vfr, so I'm not too sure. Yes, I'm being very cautious here, it's because I'm talking to you as well. So I'm not too sure. It looked alright, but it's only done 20,000 miles, which means that all the problems could start now, basically. And I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. Hello birdies. Don't want to go down this little rabbit hole of having to fix a 22-year-old VFR the second I buy it. So I think it's safe to say I'm not going to get that VFR. I might not get any VFR. So the other one, which I said is comparable, but turns out really isn't comparable, which is great news actually, because I didn't want two bikes which are too similar. That is a Versys, the Kawasaki Versys. Yeah, they got one. They got a 2009, fairly low miles. I sat on that, I started it, they offered me a test ride and I said no because it's raining, and I know it sounds a bit sad, but I kind of want to open it up a little bit and I don't want to risk breaking it before I buy it. But that has definitely given me something to think about. I was comfortable in it, I liked the seating position, I wasn't overwhelmed by the weight, even though I think it's 20 kilos heavier than the Himalayan. Yeah, just like the ergonomics of it. I actually think it's quite a good looking bike. A lot of people think it's ugly. A lot of people think the Himalayan's ugly. It's fair enough. So yeah, so what I said to them was, like, how much notice do you need for me to book a test ride? And I said basically a few things have to align, which is near impossible for me. So the weather has to be nice and I have to be available. And they said you can phone them, they'll wheel it out for me. That's it. And then I'll test ride it. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll test ride the sorry, I'm being bloody useless as this motovlogging malarkey. Hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll test ride the Versys, and hopefully I'll be impressed by it. I think I will be. I've watched a few videos from Andy Van Camp, one of my favourite motovloggers, and he's shown ways of how to already improve it, because it's got some stuttering issues, just like me, down low, and you can fit something that would fix that, and even I can fit it, and it costs like just over £100. So yeah, that's it. So let me know in the comments what you think. Oh, I didn't tell you the price. So they're both up for £2,500. The Versys needs a bit of like cosmetic work. It looks a bit rusty on the frame, but it looks, to be honest, like something I can just kind of clean. I don't know why they just don't do this in the dealers. But it looks like if I can get it just like professionally cleaned, when I get home I'll look at how much that costs. Then yeah, they will. That'd be great. Alright, that's it, ladies and gents. I'll catch you on the flip-flop.